Joining me now is Shelly Horton from 9honey.com.au, Australia's leading website for women. Good afternoon to you,
Good
Shelly.
afternoon.
Now, he was one of the stars of the royal wedding. Now we know a little bit more about that page boy with that goofy smile. He was absolutely delightful, I'm sure. Little hearts around the world were breaking.
Completely. I mean, he was an absolute highlight for me. And so his name is Brian Mulroney and his mum is Jessica, who's one of Meghan's best friends. Anyway, so Brian's dad went on Canadian TV because everyone's going, oh my God, what about that moment where his whole face lit up and you could see his gappy teeth?
Yes.
And he said, he asked his son, like, what was that? He said, I'd never heard a trumpet before.
Wow.
And so he was just so overwhelmed. And his dad just said, look, leading up to the wedding, there was so much pressure. And so he said there was a bit of bribery, a bit of like mild threats of how they had to behave. And then he said about 3 days before the wedding, they swapped to Oprah mode of, you've got this. We are so proud of you. You're going to be amazing. Just have fun. And so he said, when he saw that photo, he just said, you don't get much more joyful than that.
You don't,
So
I
it's
agree.
really
It was a
cute.
really, really lovely moment, wasn't it? And it was the trumpets. Who
The
knew?
trumpets.
All right, now, Alec Baldwin's wife is causing a bit of controversy. What over?
Okay, so Hilaria Baldwin has just given birth to Romeo, her fourth child, and she is a yoga instructor, but she's decided that she wanted to help women's body image by showing a postpartum body, showing that it doesn't snap back into place immediately. I think her intention was correct. However, I mean, I don't look like that. I've never had
That
kids.
doesn't look like a postpartum baby, especially after baby number 4. It looks like you've had a big lunch.
She's had a bit of pasta meal, but I actually think that we need to kind of take a little bit of a step back and go, her intention was to show, because her body would be much, much tighter than that normally. So I'm trying to lean on her side, but as you can imagine, the internet is quite divided, where we've got people saying she was just showing off and other people going, yes, women need to see shots like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're the most realistic shots I've ever seen, but look, it is. I guess it's realistic. That is what she looks like.
Yeah, everyone's different. I dream of that body.
Right.
That might be my goal body, you know.
All right, well, speaking of postpartum bodies,
Yeah.
Brendan Fevola's family's about to get a lot bigger. Tell us why.
I know. So he and Alex are having a surprise baby, and it is quite a surprise because that's their family right there. So we've got an 18-year-old, a high schooler, and Lula's in grade 3. And they were over in America at Christmas time, and Alex was feeling a bit sick, and Brendan, being Brendan, was just like, oh, it's just jet lag. You know, let's have some champagne. You'll feel better. And she had some champagne, didn't feel better, and then still didn't feel better, and then did the pregnancy test and went, oh my goodness, we're having another baby.
Wow.
They're over the moon, and then they did the big gender reveal of, you know, popping the balloon in front of the kids, and it was pink, so it's another girl. So he is completely outnumbered.
There is a lot of estrogen in that household.
Yeah, I think it's perfect for him.
For
Just
Brendan.
perfect. But he did say he's going to need a bigger car.
You do need work.
Yeah,
4 kids.
4
That
kids.
changes a lot, doesn't it? Shelly, as always, thank you so much. And we will talk to you soon. Of course, for all those stories and plenty more, head to 9honey.com.au.